suicidal. We received special training on how to deal with those folks and how to show a positive view of the police department rather than just be known as taking people to jail. We're going to one of our local parks. There's apparently a subject harassing females in the park. Hello, are you Claudia? What's going on?
I was on the park walking, and then I sit down for a moment to rest, and my husband was on the playground with my son, and this guy come and starts sexual harassing me and telling me if I like oral sex and come with him to the restroom. And I told him that my husband was here on the park and he was not going to appreciate that.
Where'd he go?
He was walking that way, and my husband followed him, and I told him to don't do nothing to him.
I bet that was him running. Yeah.
And the guy doesn't have a shirt.
Does your husband kind of have longer hair?
Yes.
Okay. That was glasses?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to go find them. They're down there.
Okay, thank you.
These two will be tired by the time we catch up to them. Yeah. See, I thought that guy was pointing when we drove by. But he could have yelled or something. Tax 65, we're going to be out with the complainant's husband and the suspect in the Discovery Center parking lot. What's going on?
I just saw this girl and I asked if she liked oral sex.
So you did?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Then she said her husband's coming. I said, well, okay, that took off. I've been coming out here for 19 years. I haven't got no trouble.
Okay. Go ahead and turn around and put your hands behind your back. Detaining you until I figure out what's going on. What makes you think you can go up and just say lewd things to people?
I don't have no idea, man. I just messed up tonight.
Come back here and have a seat in the car.
Okay.
Don't touch any of that stuff. Suppose you don't have your ID or anything on you since you're...
It's in the car.
Okay. Let me get your name and everything from you. Can I help you?
It's my husband.
Okay, well, I'll tell you in a minute. If you'll just go, are you going to be in a car or something, or over here? I need to talk to him for a minute. He straight up admitted it to me. I said, what's going on? Well, I went over to that lady and asked her if she liked oral sex. You're kind of upset. I can understand seeing your husband put in the back of a car. I'll just start at the beginning. We got a call out here from a lady saying that a man approached her, matching her husband's description, and asked her if she'd like to go in the bathroom and have oral sex. And then this other gentleman is the female's husband, and he was chasing your husband. When I got out of the car, I simply asked him, hey, what's going on? And he said to me, well, I'm sorry, I went over there and asked that lady if she wanted oral sex. So I don't know how to put it any plainer, any gentler than that.
So what's going to be going on?
I believe it's going to be lewd conduct. He's broken the law. If you want to wait there, I'll let you know what's going to happen, okay?
Okay.
So you want to go and come to the restaurant with me? We can do something there. I mean, and I said, my husband is here on the park too, and he's not going to appreciate what you're telling me.
She was pointing at him, and I got up to him and I said, hey man, what the hell's wrong with you, man? That's my wife, and you're asking women that. I said, I can't believe I'm not pounding your face right now, man. Somebody's gonna find you in the lake. You don't. Did you not see the wedding ring on her hand? No, I'm kind of messed up on medication right now. I said, you fixing to be a whole lot more messed up, dude. And he stopped and kind of went like this. I said, so you want to party now, huh? I said, it's not gonna be pretty, man. He said, well, can't we just forget about this? I said, I'm sorry, my wife already called the police, so
Yeah.
you can either tell them. And he goes, well, my wife's right over here. I said, well, that's good. You need to tell her before the cops get here.
Mm-hmm.
I said, you can either tell them standing up or you can tell them on the way to the hospital a bit.
Tell me again, what was going on out here, Stephen?
I was just doing my regular 3 laps that I do every day. And I passed this lady and spoke to her. She's nice looking. And I saw her sitting by herself. And I thought, well, why don't she be interested in having oral sex? So I asked her. She said, my husband is walking, and she said, "You better keep on going," and I did. I didn't say anything more.
Okay.
And I know I made a mistake, and I love my wife, and I don't know if I'd have went through with it or not.
Okay. Well,
But I was figuring she probably would say no, so.
well, what were you thinking if your wife's on one side of the park and you're on the other side of the park?
The thing was, I wasn't thinking.
Do you make a habit of this?
No, sir.
What's your wife going to say?
Well, she loves me. She won't say too much, but she should kill me.
You don't think she's going to be mad?
She'll be a little upset, but she loves me, and she'll, love overcomes everything.
Okay. We're just going to make a report on this whole incident and turn it into detectives.
I'm sorry for the problems that I caused her, and,
Okay. All right, hang tight. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Nobody wants to come to the park and have somebody proposition them for sex. You know what I mean? And that man was very, very restrained because he wanted to inflict some pain upon your husband, and I'm glad he didn't, because that would have put him in trouble. But he may need to see a counselor, or may need to see somebody that he can work these issues out with to, not be demonstrating that behavior to the public. Okay? Well, we're going to go ahead and release him to you now, and he's free to go, so if he wants to drive, that's fine. Okay?
Okay, thank
Okay.
y'all.
I just want to let you know that a lot more could come of this. You know what I'm saying? If a detective deems that there's enough evidence to press charges on you, whatever those may be coming later. But as of today, we don't have enough to put you in jail. Okay? If you want to go ahead and turn around, I'll get you out of those.
Hey, I wouldn't mind that bit.
Okay.
It's like getting involved in law enforcement.